When I sat in the car, you always wonder, what's it going to feel like? You know, it was my first time driving a mid-engine GT car. You know, my thoughts were, wow, this is really good for our first time in a car. I was really surprised by it. You're sitting low, you got the A-pillars at steep angles, the windshield's at steep angles, you can see the fender flares. I think we have a chance to win. Everything's got to go right, but I think we have a car that can win the race or be on the podium. But can you imagine how cool that would be to go back 50 years later to the year and do it?
Introducing a whole new form of racing to the best online racing simulation in the world. This is Dirt Racing on iRacing.com. Race online at some of America's most legendary dirt tracks, including Eldora and Williams Grove. iRacing is the premier online racing game featuring NASCAR, IndyCar, sports cars, and now World of Outlaws, the leading sanctioning body for dirt racing. iRacing is easy to use and features a centralized ranking system to make sure you have the best experience at any skill level. With a massive inventory of high-precision laser scan tracks and cars with an unmatched dedication to quality and detail, iRacing gives you the most authentic online racing experience available. Thanks to iRacing's dynamic track system, developed specifically for dirt racing, tracks change over the course of a race, just like your favorite dirt track on a Friday or Saturday night. From a slick racing groove all the way up to the cushion, iRacing's dirt tracks deliver non-stop racing action. Partnered with the World of Outlaws, iRacing is your source for the most authentic dirt racing experience available, featuring 4 brand new tracks and 11 new cars, including street stocks, Legends cars, late models, NASCAR trucks, winged and non-winged sprint cars, with much more on the way. Join the Dirt Revolution on iRacing.com and start slinging mud today.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. iRacing's web-based interface allows members to compare stats and test drive any combination of car and track instantly. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group to deliver virtual races based on the real-life Blancpain GT series. iRacing's Blancpain Endurance Series features team racing, giving members the ability to build a team and participate in races ranging from 3 hours to 24 hours. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own 24 hours of Spa, Bathurst 1000, Daytona 500, and many more. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
Aussie Driver Search is excited to announce a brand new competition in 2017. We'll be holding a V8 Ute competition with the winner receiving a drive in the V8 Utes at the inaugural Newcastle Street Race. This will be the last time the V8 Utes will race in their traditional format before morphing into the new Super Ute category in 2018. With the overwhelming response and huge demand for Aussie Driver Search, we've decided to create this additional competition for those who missed out. Open to anyone, this competition will consist of a drive in a V8 Ute at our events in Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria. The top 5 from each qualifying round move into the finale to drive V8 Utes at Sydney Motorsport Park free of charge, with the winner crowned on this day. 3-time V8 Ute champion Ryle Harris is the judge for this competition. Ryle will also mentor the winner during the round at Newcastle. One person in the V8 Ute competition will also receive a wildcard entry into the final round of the Pro competition and be in the running to win a full season in the 2018 Toyota 86 Racing Series. The entry fee is only $800 with limited spots available. Entries are open now. These spots will not last long. Get your entry in to avoid missing out.
Hello everyone. Welcome to V8sonline's live coverage of the Aussie Driver Search official iRacing V8 Supercar Series here at circuit Zolder tonight for round 6 of this series. Jay Kennedy, and alongside me tonight I have Jared Philsell in the booth with me. G'day Jared, how are you, mate?
Yeah, good mate. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm just trying to fix a couple of technical issues, but we've got qualifying underway at the moment, and field looks a little bit spread at the top, but in the middle it's nice and tight.
Yeah, definitely. We've got Forzan on top at the moment by 0.3 of a second over Mitch McLeod, and then yeah, it's pretty tight throughout the field from 4th back to 11th.
Yeah, we've got 28 drivers in the field tonight. A little bit of a depleted field with a few drivers not being able to drive tonight in this series due to poor performances in the Spa 24 over the weekend. A few drivers have lost their license to race in this series, so a few drivers short from what we would normally see, but still fairly good field. As I said, Forzan El Nabi on top at the moment, Mitch McLeod second, Burke in third, top 5 seconds separating them, but the rest of the field pretty much separated by a second.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be quite a tough field tonight, I think, from about 5th back. Looks like Forzan's definitely got the pace. Saying that, Dane Warren has not set a lap time yet, so I think he's
at the top, right on cue.
Yeah, that's good. Good commentating there.
Well done, well picked up.
Yeah, relatively low soft tonight, only 2,800, so championship points won't be too high, but nonetheless, it should be a good race amongst the top guys.
In regards to the championship, it's been pretty tight at the top between Wayne Burke, Mitchell McLeod, and also Matt Stratford, the 3 guys at the moment who are fighting for this championship as it stands right now, but we've seen in the past drop weeks really come into play. So yeah, anything can and probably will happen in this championship.
Yeah, Stratty's a miss tonight. I'm not sure whether this is a strategic drop round because he has a strong dislike for the track. I know I definitely would skip this one. It's not my favourite.
It's not my personal favourite either. It's a very, very slick track. Very, very tough to get grip on. But depending on the weather conditions, it can be enjoyable, but it's quite tough in the V8 Supercar for sure.
One of the most superior goat tracks on iRacing, I'd say. No passing whatsoever.
Pretty tough in this car. Probably the first chicane's the real big passing opportunity and into the hairpin, but even then, not all that easy to get a pass done.
Yeah, definitely. Big issues with passing around here. The chicanes are really tough, so I expect a lot of slowdown penalties, maybe even a few disqualifications from incident limits because this track is very harsh on the off-track limits.
About 90 seconds left in qualifying. 26 drivers currently put in a lap. Interesting that Corey Preston has not done a lap as of yet. Picked up a win in this series. I don't even think he's out on track at the moment, so interesting from that perspective that he's not punching in lap times right now.
Yep, he's off track both his laps. Just gone back and had a look, a bit of frustration after the line there, and he's written off the old Falcon into the wall before the start of the race.
That means he'll start in 28th position. 27 cars have done laps. Interesting to see a few names that have returned after years away. Sam Collins out on track, who we used to see back in the series way back when. Out on track, having a run tonight. Mario Vlasic back out on track after a few weeks away as well.
Yeah, that's a name that I haven't heard for quite some time. Should be interesting. He's car 11 in the field, so his I rating must still be fairly decent. So we'll see how he goes.
Not many guys left out on track. I'm pretty sure that the grid is set, so I'll run through the grid as it stands. Dane Warren will start from pole, Forzan El Nabi in second, Mitchell McLeod in third, got Wayne Burke in fourth, Michael Talyancic in fifth, McMullen in sixth position. Then we've got Daniel Poulton, Jason Quire, Riley Blythe, Adam Hyland, Ryan Shelton, Greg Sharp, Thomas McMillan, Brett Loxton, Daniel Williams, Thomas Hinds, Duran Nakora, Craig Jones, Mario Vlasic, Daniel Trim, Matt Morris, Zach Baker, Wayne Taylor, Phil Jones, Will Dodd, Sean Thompson, Sam Collins, and Corey Preston, the only driver not to put in a lap. Entire field separated by 2.6 seconds.
Pretty big spread, but that's to be expected with this track. Obviously, a few people not registering lap times on their first laps or not getting one in, for instance, as Corey. So look for him to come flying through the field. Hopefully clean.
Not quite sure what's happening with the stream. There's a few issues with it in regards to pixelation on some things, so we're not sure what's happening, but we'll try and fix it as we go. It's been working fine for the last couple of weeks, and all of a sudden it's starting to play up, which is the beauty of the internet. We're about to get underway for round 6. Really looking forward to this one. It should be nice and close, even though the times are a bit spread at the front. You'll see the race nice and close with the
Good luck, everyone.
Big long straights.
Yeah, big funnel into turn 1, so hopefully everyone remembers where their brake pedal is. That should be interesting.
We know what these guys are like, so there's a high chance that they will not remember that.
Oh well, we'll look forward, the viewers, for a spectacular crash. No safety cars, so that's unfortunate. But no, hopefully get through turn 1, 2 cleanly. It's going to be a bit of a struggle at the first chicane. I expect a lot of concertinas, nose to tail contact. Everyone's going to have to be on their feet.
Right, here we go. Revs are rising. And we are underway.
Great jump by Dane Warren there. He's going to consolidate into turn 1 there.
Daniel Trim got a really good jump in the middle of the field, and he's jumped about 5 or 6 spots into turn 1.
Yeah, big congestion back in the field at turn 2 here. It's going to be this is the danger zone, if you want to call it that. Oh, we've got a bit of contact back in there. Yeah. Looks like he's climbed the wheel.
Vlasic, big contact. He was massive damage to his car. Managed to get through though. Riley Blythe side by side with Michael Teliancic, that is.
Yeah, here we go. This is where it's going to get interesting. Side
wide.
by side through the chicanes.
Burke, Teliancic.
We've got a big late breaker down here. Oh, we've got Corey involved in an incident at the chicane. He's been turned around. That's a bit of a shame there.
It looks
the
like
classic Zolder Constantina there. Thomas Hins has spun around further up the track. Oh, and he's just been collected head on.
My apologies, guys. Just having all sorts of technical issues with the screen not even coming up. We're going to replay that incident so that we can actually see what's happened. My apologies. Last night we didn't broadcast because I was quite unwell, and I'm still feeling the effects at the moment. So my apologies for things not being up to normal best standard.
Yeah, it just looks like Corey's clipped the front end of Samuel Collins there quite awkwardly, trying to be the late of the last breakers, and he's just caught a few of them out.
Now McLeod's got ahead of McMullen and El Nabi, so El Nabi, not a great jump at the start. McLeod's leading them away.
Yeah, further back in that replay there, Craig Jones actually come together with Matt Morris with a massive netcode.
Look at the gap that Dane Warren's already pulled. It's out to 2 seconds already.
That's a massive gap after 2 laps.
Looks like he's saying there's got a slowdown.
Yeah, he's just got a slowdown. That's not optimal. Hopefully Mitch can take advantage of this. Looks like he's cleared it already. That's good for Dane there.
Now that McLeod's back in the tail of Warren, he may not let him go.
Yeah, we've got a big fight up here. Top 4 all separated by nothing, so this should be great to watch. Hopefully it's a race-long battle, but we do have some pit stops, so that'll be interesting for the undercut. Whoever's
side by side with Riley Blythe into the final section. final chicane.
Yeah, gets the move done. That's good move there by Wayne.
Ozan Arnabi's done the fastest lap of the race, so he's right now behind Marlon McMullen. He was a little bit off the pace in saying that right on cue. Michael Taliancic now does the fastest lap of the race. Now, looking around about 16 laps as the maximum stint length, so we'll have a pit window opening around about lap 10, closing around about lap 16.
Yeah, 56 litres the tank's limited to tonight, so half a tank of fuel. So the cars will be almost on a quali spec trim, so they are very light and nimble, so that's always good for the drivers. Just looking at Mike Taliancic, he's got some good pace here. Don't be surprised if he rages onto the back of these guys if they fight a little bit too hard.
It was two and a bit seconds at the line. It's now down to about 1.9, so starting to close up.
Definitely looking good for these PMS cars with
Burke a big lock up. Riley Blythe's got good pace too. Sorry, Joe.
No, all good. He looks like he's just trying to cling on to the back of Wayne Burke here, pushing very, very hard, as you do. Need to keep an eye on the off-track limits of these guys here. It's very, very easy to follow a car and get a slowdown or an off-track, and really hurts your race throughout. Definitely looks like Riley's got the pacier car. He's going for a move up the inside. Be quite tough to hold on here. Wayne could hold it around the outside.
Dane Warren's done the fastest lap of the race now. Burke, yep, does pull away.
Yeah, gets that move done quite easily on the outside there. Yeah, Dane's just gone and smashed the fastest lap of the race there. He's pulled away quite some distance on Mitch there. 3/10 last lap, so he's streaking away slowly.
Nice and cool tracks. Definitely going to help these guys tonight in comparison to what we've seen throughout the series. Look at Blythe. He's right there on the tail of Burke now.
Yeah, Blythe was actually the second quickest car on track last lap, behind Burke. So everyone from Blythe onwards are very, very, very even on lap time. So look forward to them all rearing up onto one another and big battle pack.
Cloud looks like he's pulling away from McMullen as well now too. So yep, about 7/10 between McLeod and McMullen for second to third. El Nabi's still on his tail. On McMullen's tail, that is. Dane Warren punches out another fastest lap of the race.
Got great consistency in that car to do the second. We had it all locked up there, did he?
Yeah. Stuck a nose up the inside, thought about it. Burke just chopped it off a little.
Yeah, I think it's probably good to be patient here behind Burke, and hopefully Burke gets into a bit of a rhythm and gets back onto Mike. But yeah, if he definitely thinks he's faster, he's going to have to get the move done fairly early. You don't want to be stuck behind for too long.
El Nabi's got decent pace too. Stuck behind McMullen, as we were saying before. Very, very tough track to pass on. So while he's got good pace, getting around's not as easy as it would be at other circuits.
Yeah, definitely. You pass up on the inside and then the next corner you're on the outside, so you pretty much can't do much with it. So you have to be pretty assertive with your move and get right up there and make the move pretty cleanly. Saying that, it's not all that easy.
Guys now teammates as well, Mullen and El Nabi.
Yeah, we've got a livery update for Marlon in the WP Concreting PMS car.
Does it happen during the week?
Yeah, I haven't seen anything publicly announced unless I've missed it, but definitely looks like these guys have got good pace. They're very consistent lap times between all three PMS cars here, so
Blythe and Burke's definitely the battle to watch. It's 6th and 7th on track. They're actually starting to close up on Taliancic as well.
yeah, they've pulled him in a 10th, 2/10 last lap, so Maybe just a little bit of a bad lap there from Mike. Good battle once they get onto it, but in saying that, you can catch them, but you can't pass them, so pretty easy to defend here. Riley's car really looks good through the chicanes. It looks really planted, doesn't really react badly to the curbs, so look for him to come through with the... looks like he's got a really nice car balance at the moment.
Taliancic possibly has absolutely destroyed his tyres 5 laps in.
Yeah, he's looking a bit loose up ahead, so here we go. Wayne's having a look. Up the inside, not quite. Oh, a little bit of contact.
Oh.
A little bit of a bump and run there. Riley, a little bit rubbing up a bit. Got Mike back up the inside. Oh, he's dived it in there. Oh, that was a bit of a blatant punt there. That's not what you want to see.
A replay of that, because we sort of missed it with the camera angle we had. Replay and see exactly what happened there between Taliancic and Burke. Burke now is all the way back into 14th position.
Yeah, I feel that's just a little bit of retaliation there. Wayne gave Mike a bit of a touch up, got him loose past him, and Mike's come back to do the same, but didn't quite work out the same. But it is what it is. They're going to get on with it now. I think it's 1-1. Hopefully there's no more retaliation.
Big winner out of that's been Daniel Poulton, who's now ahead of Taliancic. There's actually a nice big pack of cars there. Poulton, Taliancic, Quire, Highland and McMillan. 6th through to 10th, separated by about 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, good battle pack here. I dare say Mike might have a bit of steering angle damage from that quite severe contact with Burke there. The angle of the hit would have been directly on the right front tyre, so the steering angle definitely would have been tweaked up a bit there. Definitely not optimal.
Noticing on the timing, have a look at the gap between 2nd and 3rd now. It's closed up once again. Mullen right on the tail of McLeod once more.
Yeah, last lap Mitch pulled out about 3 to 4 tenths on Marlin, but it looks like it's closed up again this lap. Yep. So all the time that Mitch gained last lap, he's just lost it directly back that last lap. So this battle continues. If I were Marlin or Forzen, I'd definitely be pitting as early as I could.
Yep, we know that Mitch will carry on as long as he can too, so...
Yeah, risk to pit early is getting caught up in the traffic back in the field, but if you have Joel rule timing or any other software that'll determine if you're going to come out in traffic or not, that's very, very handy for these types of races. You definitely don't want to get hindered as you come out of pit lane.
There are Nicola and Sam Collins going side by side for first 2 or 3 corners. They've come back into line. Good to see Sam Collins back out on track. Been a very, very long time since we've seen him out racing. Got Adam Highland just going past Thomas McMillan. I believe they may have had a slowdown penalty.
Yeah, it's good to see Sam back in the field. Started 27th. Obviously quite a long way off the pace, but he's picked up quite a few spots and he's in 19th now, picking his way through the field.
Oh, McMullen has had a slowdown. El Nabi's now through, or has he just let him through? Change of position. Not.
Definitely doesn't look like a slowdown. He's just conceded position there to Forzan, so hopefully he thinks Forzan's got the quicker car and can bring him up to Mitch. So maybe a bit of multi-21 team orders there. I'm not too sure. Car number 1 and 2 in the field, so.
Seen this a few times where drivers will swap position to see if they can attack, and if they can't get it done in a couple of laps, then they'll swap back. So never know what will happen. In saying that, straight away McMullen's not able to catch back up to Al Nabi.
Yeah, that's always a risk. You get out of your own rhythm and you can't get back in it, and you end up just losing out massively. So, but me personally, I've never done it before. Just head down, run your own race. Don't need to worry about anyone else. Got Mitch 2/10 quicker than Dane last lap, so not sure if Dane's longevity of the tyres is quite there, but he definitely looks more consistent than Mitch currently. But Mitch definitely looks like he's got some speed in that car still.
Good to see Mitch up towards the pointy end once again. Do bag him out for being a has-been, but he is quite a decent driver.
Yeah, not sure how many laps practice he's done. Probably
3.
yeah, single digits. That's great.
Qualifying.
Arrive and drive specs are always good fun. No expectations, so at least he's having fun. Yeah, they pretty much matched each other last lap, so it'll be an interesting battle between these two if Mitch tries to undercut or vice versa.
Island with a big move up into turn 1. We'll go side by side with
move
Quay
done
here.
on Jason Quay here. A hang around the outside. Not sure he'll be able to get it done. He's out way too wide there. Oh, he's trying to hold it, but he's on the outside for this next corner, so he's in the grass.
Not a quick line out there in the grass, and saying he's going to hold here, and he might actually be able to get it done into the hairpin.
He's just definitely going to command track position up here, so needs to really throw it in and command that position. He looks like he's pulled out of it, or Jason's gone in deep. Oh, great racing here.
3 wide.
Yeah, Adam will get that move done pretty easily there.
Greg Sharp's in it too.
Yeah, McMillan's trying to pick up the scraps here.
Great
Definitely
battle,
could have been a big shunt there. That was quite interesting. Good respectful racing from these guys. Daniel Williams on the back of Ryan Shelton here. Adopted Aussie, as some would say.
Running the Red Bull shoey livery.
Yeah, I don't have that one updated on my PC at the moment. Oh, he's just been hit.
Williams has just served him up. I think Williams was actually looking at making the pit stop.
That was a big hit.
And in the process, he's just served. Shelton, we'll get a replay of that.
Yeah, Shelton saying thanks over the text chat. I'd say that'd be a very sarcastic way of saying thanks. It definitely looks like Daniel's gone for the pit lane and completely misjudged just the sheer speed of difference between pitting and taking the normal line. So that's unfortunate there. Daniel probably have quite significant front end damage there. And not sure if Ryan has the Holden Cruise yet, but
It still looks okay.
massive rear end damage there to the Holden Commodore.
El Nabi's right on McLeod's tail now. That battle has intensified once more.
Yeah, Marlins looks like he's just dropped off here. Doesn't quite have the longevity of the tyres. These top 3 are very, very consistent with their lap times, but they aren't really reeling one another in. So this here will definitely help Dane if Forzan wants to have a go at Mitch. Pretty much just drive away with it.
Riley Blythe in the pits, coming in to make his scheduled stop. Said it was about 16 laps, so he's doing the reverse strategy.
Yeah, he's looking for the undercut.
So got Jason Quay and Ryan Shelton in the pits as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan's got some optional damage from that big hit there, but don't think it would play too much of a handling factor on the car. The car should still be steering straight, hopefully.
El Nabi doing a bit of the old weave trick down the back straight, and McLeod very, very aggressive over the curb. Looks like he's been able to do it okay.
He's got a really bad exit. Forzan's got a run here. Can't really make a move there. Just looks like he's just mirror driving slightly. He's just pushing a little bit too hard. And Forzan's just matching his lines, and it looks like he's got a little bit of an edge over him at the moment.
While that's happened as well, a gap out the front to Dane Warren now 3.6 seconds. So it is starting to spread.
Yeah, Dane would be absolutely loving this.
Oh, El Nabi, big
Yeah, he's
lock up.
loose. Oh, he's giving him a hit and he's around. Oh, he's just locked up there. Forzan's disappeared off the screen.
I wonder if Forzan's actually been disqualified.
Could possibly be it. He's just, as soon as the contact was made, he's just disappeared off the screen.
Yeah. That's possibly a DQ. Marlon McMullen in the pits, so that's a bit of a strange one because that was very, very deep from Forzan.
Yeah, as soon as he's jumped on the brakes, he's pretty much just locked up the brakes straight away, so he's virtually a passenger there, and Mitch is left with nowhere to go at all, so that's unfortunate. No fault of Mitch's whatsoever. And definitely looks like Forzan's been disqualified of some sort. After 13 laps, you've surpassed 17 incidents, which is not a very good strike rate. Looks like Marlon will pick up the pieces from that crash though. He definitely will pass Mitch with the spin there, and as he pits, so that'll be a position made effectively.
The gap out the front now to 12 seconds. McLeod definitely has a little bit of damage to the front of his car from the second hit.
Yeah, he's lost the left front guard there, so dare say he might have some type of steering damage, so that won't be helping.
Here we go. Part 2 of this Shelton Williams situation is going on, so it's as it was before the pit stops. Ryan Shelton holding off Daniel Williams.
Quite surprised by that. I thought Daniel might have pipped him through the pits there, but quite an interesting one there. It looks like Ryan's got a really, really good run here on Thomas McMillan. Oh, he's getting blocked here. Oh,
Got McLeod,
oh, Ryan's loose.
McLeod, Taliancic, Highland and Preston all in the pits.
Yeah, Mitch would have had to pit there to minimise the risk.
Yep. We're at the halfway point of this race. Here comes Shelton. Oh. In an All-Star Motorsport sandwich. Big slide. McMillan and Williams driving on the same team. Different colour liveries, but they're on the same team together. Only got 5 cars left to pit. McLeod's actually come out behind Riley Blythe.
Yeah, so he's lost out. He's lost out quite a lot of time there, so that's unfortunate. He could have some pace to catch back up to Blythe, so that could be a battle to watch towards the end. He would the red mist would be descending quite fast, I'd say.
Oh, Williams thought about it again. Dane Warren now in the pits, so that's front of the field starting to cleanse up. We've got Mario Vlasic.
Yeah, we've got Dane just about to drop off the jacks here. Revving the engine out. He should have quite a big margin here after that incident.
Looks like a PC crash for Forzan.
Yeah, looks like he's dropped from the server, so certainly not an incident limit disqualification, that's for sure.
One that's actually looks like he might be close to an incident DQ is Ryan Shelton. Live timing I can see, which we do have up on our website. He's already at 13 out of the 17 allocated incidents.
Yeah, he would have copped a big whack of 4 with that hit from Daniel Williams, and they're having a good battle here. Williams trying to make the move, Ryan's back up the inside. A little bit of contact. Oh, Daniel's been absolutely shafted by netcode there. That's yeah, he's just been launched. He's side by side with Preston now. Or he's run it in very, very deep. We have the inside line here.
Matt Morris, the only driver on track yet to make his pit stop. But Shelton just letting Daniel Trim on through. Shelton's definitely struggling with pace, or he wants to resume that battle with Daniel Williams.
One or the other. Yeah, Corey's just passed Daniel, so
Yep.
Corey's making his charge back through the field
Hasn't
after
done too
starting
bad. 28 to
dead
14.
last. Yeah, after that first lap spin, and he was facing the wrong way, so
Matt Morris now in the pit, so the field is cleansed at the front in regards to the pit stop. So it's Warren, McMullen, Blythe, McLeod. Those guys separated by around about 8-9 seconds. Oh, Williams, big lock up.
yeah.
Almost lifted himself.
Yeah, I just want to keep an eye on Corey here. Looks like he's definitely got the pace over 2 cars in front. We'll be looking for him to make a move quite soon, within the next lap or 2. Like Shelton's raging back onto the back of Daniel Trim, trying not to let him go.
Former team boss of Ryan Shelton is Daniel Trim, so
A bit of rivalry in itself.
yeah.
Corey's got a good run on Ryan here. He's blocking him, he's holding him very, very tight. I think Corey might just throw it down the inside here.
Yep. Will be moved done.
Oh,
Oh, maybe not. Oh, big hit.
escorted him off the track there. Corey's not too happy about that move.
Sure he won't be. And Daniel Williams goes through up into 13th position. So Corey Preston back to 14th. Big lock up for Williams.
Yeah, Corey needs to calm down a bit here and use the car to his advantage and make the move.
He gets that red mist up very, very easily, does Corey Preston, and he's all
He's
over the track.
very, very, very
Oh,
loose.
Big lock up.
Yeah, he just needs to calm down a bit now and focus.
Gap between
He's
Riley Blythe and Mitchell McLeod starting to close as well. Sorry, Jared.
All good. We got Thomas McMillan right on the back of Greg Sharp as well.
These guys bottom end at the top 10. Greg Sharp in 9th, McMillan in 10th. Here comes McMillan. No. Out of it.
Could be quite a good battle here. These guys are fairly even on lap speed, so it'll just come down to car balance and whose car's better on the tyre here.
Corey Preston's actually back in the pits.
Not sure what's happened there.
And he's out of the race.
Unscheduled pit stop.
Yeah, he's actually just disconnected as well, so given up. Go back to Blythe and McLeod. It's now down to 7/10. The McLeod's still got enough pace here.
Yeah, a few laps. I predicted that he would make his way back, so give him a few more laps and he should be right on the back of that ERT Ford Falcon.
Not long
Thomas
left in this
McMillan
race
and
now.
Greg Sharp, he's just thrown it up the inside. Bit of a late move, that's quite cheeky there, but gets the move done. It was a good pass there by Thomas. Caught Greg napping a little bit there. Greg's got a little bit of a run coming back and then doesn't do anything with it. Just want to consolidate position. It's quite smart.
Got a replay of it up on screen now.
A pretty nice late move there. Didn't really let Greg know that he was going to make the move and just shoved it in there at the last minute. So I think Greg was awake up to it.
Greg saw him there just as he was about to turn in. You see the double move. McLeod's right there now though.
Yeah, he's definitely got a pace advantage over Riley now. He was half a second quicker last lap.
Running the exact same lap times as Marlon McMullen.
Yeah, I think we'll see a move here within the next lap. I think Mitchell want to get on with it pretty quick and try and hunt down Marlon. He doesn't have very many laps to go, and he definitely looked like he had the pace advantage and consistency over Marlon before the tangle up with Forzan.
Be 8 to go when they cross the line. Pretty much 2/3 distance in this race right now. Dane Warren leads by about 6 seconds back to Marlon McMullen. Then there's this battle here on screen. Riley Blythe in third, Mitchell McLeod in fourth.
Mitch throws it in deep there. He's actually lost quite a bit of time by that.
Yeah.
It's yeah, that gap's massively gone out now. He's bit of a mistake there. Riley picked up 0.4 of a second back off him, so battle resumes.
All that hard
Mitch
work.
is,
It's done
looks like
done.
he's just overcooked it a little bit, and his car doesn't actually look like it's responding very well this lap. So he just needs to back it off a little bit, let the tyres cool up, and have another attack in a few laps.
Jason Quire and Adam Hyland on screen, 7th and 8th position. Not much
Resuming
between
their
the styles.
nice little battle that they had before.
Oh, Hyland in really deep. I thought he was going to drive right in the back of Quire there.
Yeah, he's actually got a good run here. I don't think he'll do much with it unless he wants to have a little bit of a dive, but not much you can do with it there. Trying to get in the mirrors of Jason there. Well, Jason's sideways off the exit of that chicane there. Definitely not helping the Dunlops.
These guys that are in these real close battles all look like they're trying to overdrive their cars a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty hard here to follow, so you really try to pick up the throttle earlier than everyone else, and in turn that just really hurts you and the car more. So more or less need to just relax and follow and wait for them to make a mistake, or if you've actually got some car speed, actually make the move as soon as you can. Be really optimistic about it.
Good 3-car battle starting to happen as well between McMillan, Sharp and Trim. McLeod hasn't been able to gain any of that time back that he lost at the last corner 1 lap previous.
Yeah,
And that right on
Trim-
cue he has. Now down to 6/10 once again.
Yeah, Trim was actually a second quicker than these two blokes ahead, so not sure what's going on here. Thomas is actually blocking a bit there. The move wasn't really on. He looks like he's really struggling. Greg goes up the inside.
Yep.
He's locked it up.
Oh,
He's
a
parked
little
it on the apex there. It was a good move. Got a bit of a defensive tactics. Daniel Trim's got the run here. He's just going to have a look up the inside. Can't do anything with it. I think he'll get the run here, but he's out of position. Hopefully he can clear him before the next corner. Thomas trying to hold position. Can't really do much with it.
So McMillan's
Good
gone-
pass there.
Yeah, good move. McMillan's gone from 9th back to 11th.
Not sure what's happening with his car. He's completely lost all pace in that car. He might have underfueled the car or something.
Possibility. Not long left in this race, so definitely a chance of that. Saying that his
Right.
pit stop time was about the same as all the other cars in the field, so
Just could have cooked his tyres,
Yep.
so really just needs to calm it down a bit.
Blythe McLeod's back on again. McLeod's now pretty much there once more.
Yeah, matched lap times last lap, so like they're evening out a bit, but we'll see who's got the real consistency now with a few more laps to go, 5 to go.
Yeah, McMullen's gone now. There's only 6 laps left in the race. He's 6 seconds up the road, so that's pretty much impossible to catch that time back up. But half a second between Blythe and McLeod here. This is definitely on.
Yeah, Mitch looks like he's using a lot more road than Riley here. Riley's keeping it nice and tight in all the corners. He could be tight on incidents here, so Mitch is really throwing it all over, maybe using up some incident points to catch back up to Riley. Saying that, Riley's actually pulled a bit of a gap on him there through that section.
That just made a little bit of a mistake there. Coming up over the rise and unsettled the car into the hairpin. Lost a little bit of that momentum he had.
Looks like Mitch is really throwing it in under brakes, but he's just doesn't have the car underneath him to get off the corner. Riley's definitely got good traction in that Falcon. See what the lap times are this time by. Riley pulled out a 10th on him there, so this battle's stayed pretty stagnant at the moment.
just looking at the incident points that you were talking about, I think Blythe is actually completely fine with incidents. Dane Warren's the driver on track that has the most incidents from what I can gather in live timing at the moment. And that is in no danger of being disconnected. We're on lap 22 of 26, 5 to go. The battle for third and fourth.
Mitch gains a lot of time into the first chicane there, but he pretty much loses it all in this slow part of the track here. Look, I don't think his car's set up very well for the real short stuff off the corner. He's just lost a little bit of time there again, so... Pulls in under brakes again. He's actually got it pulled up very nice this time. Good run off the corner, so...
Closest he's been in a fairly long time since he made that mistake. Would have been 3-4 laps ago.
It looks like he's driving the car a little bit straighter than Riley at the moment, so really trying to nurse the car. Pulled 2/10 back in that time by.
At 31.8 versus 31.6. Gap to McMullen though now at 7 seconds.
He's pulled in a lot of time that second corner there.
Yeah.
Riley just missed the apex and tried to late apex it, but it didn't really work out for him. Mitch is right there. Will be a good test of who can handle the pressure. Riley being a little bit of a rookie as it would be into the V8 Supercar, so see if he can hold up to the pressure from a former champion from some years ago.
I think it was like 1996 he won the championship. It was that long ago, it feels like it might have been back then. It was before V8sonline was even born that Mitchell McLeod won a championship. 2011.
Saying that, he hasn't forgotten how to drive, which is good.
He has forgotten how to practice though.
I think it just depends what side of the bed he wakes up on and whether you practice or not. Riley's really loose out of the corner there, but Mitch has actually lost a lot of time in that one corner. So I'm not quite sure what's happening with these two. Riley looks like he struggles a little bit, but just pulls the gap back out slightly. So it's ebbing and flowing a lot. So
not long left to go for these guys too. 3 laps now. Dane Warren out all on his own. 7.5 second gap.
Yeah, Riley pulled 2/10 back on him there, and it looked like Mitch actually was really close to him for the start of the lap, so quite an interesting battle here where they catch back up and then they pull the gap back out. So I think Mitch is there, but he just can't do much with it. He just can't quite get up there. Could be suffering a bit of steering damage from that earlier contact, so that could be hindering him a little bit.
He gained some time through that chicane. He looks very, very good through that section of the track.
He definitely looks more committed through there. He looks like he's laying it all on the line. Through there, Riley's a bit safe through there, doesn't want to get a slow down. So Riley's really driving it a lot straighter through there, avoiding that curb, trying not to unsettle the car, but in saying that, Riley's just dropped him again all through that tight section. So I don't think Mitch has quite got the setup for the tight stuff and drive traction, so I think barring a mistake from Riley, I think he'll be able to hold on here.
Two laps to go for these guys now. Warren now 7.8 seconds back to Marlon McMullen. Out there all on his own.
He's streaked the field this race. He's very, very consistent times.
Michael Taliancic has consolidated his 5th position. Daniel Poulton in 6th position. Jason Quire 7th. He's got ahead of Adam Highland once more. Got Greg Sharp with Daniel Trim and Thomas McMillan still fighting amongst themselves.
Just looking at Mitch, he's pulled up massive amounts of time on Riley here. He's very, very close, but we'll have a look here again and see if he's actually got the car underneath him for this slow stuff, because he's definitely struggling through here. Quite a good run through here, but I'm not sure if he's just doesn't have the exit traction of Riley's, so you can't really do much with it to stay close and make a move up here. Saying that, he is closer than he's been so far this race, I'd say.
Dane Warren crosses the line to start his final lap. Battle we're watching on screen, this is the battle for 3rd and 4th position between Riley Blythe for Evolution Racing Team and Mitchell McLeod for Torque Inc.
Actually did identical lap times previous lap, so can't get more consistent than that, but I think Riley's got it here, unless Mitch can throw a Hail Mary up the inside, which I don't think he's entitled to do at the moment. He's not quite there.
And his car doesn't look good enough on the exit to be able to do it as well.
Yeah, his Dunlops aren't faring so well, but saying that, he is very, very good through this first chicane, so expect him to rage up onto the back. Picked up big speed on Riley there. He's actually really, really close, but I don't think he's close enough for any type of move.
Oh,
Thinking about it? Nah, he's not quite close enough.
Dane Warren now through the final 2 corners here. Coming through the final hairpin. Very dominant race from him. He has driven this car very, very well tonight. Picked up pole position. Led from the start of the race. And for the final chicane for the final time, Dane Warren will pick up yet another win. Monday night V8 Supercar Series. Presented by Aussie Driver Search.
A little bit sideways there, a little bit of a celebration.
Nice
Always good to watch.
Marlon McMullen will pick up second in his first V8 race, official V8 Monday night race for his new team at PMS. And Riley
gets the job done in third. Good drive by Riley, that was good to watch.
Good to have that bit of pressure with a very, very accomplished driver with McLeod sticking right on his tail. Taliancic home in 4th. Great drive from Daniel Poulton. Car 28 finishes 6th, that's always good.
That'll be a really good iRating gain for Daniel there. Last car in the field on iRating and finishes the 6th, so that'll be a good haul of iRating for him.
Thomas Hinds on screen. Colleague in the booth.
Daniel Williams is out of fuel. He's cut the last chicane. Rolling across the line. I'm not sure if he'll get a penalty for that or not.
Possibly will. Got a black flag. He may not have been able to clear it, and you get a time penalty or even a DQ. So, like he's actually 13th position. So, saying before you were worried about McMillan possibly not having enough fuel, but it was his teammate Williams who ran out.
Cutting it close there, the ASM guys. They'll probably blame Brant there for dodgy calculations, but they didn't get it. They got it right with Dane, so he won the race. That's good.
Driver we didn't focus on at all throughout this race, Will Dodd. They're going to be the last car to finish on the lead lap. Do like their new livery there at Fusion Sim Racing. He'll come across the line in 21st position though. Probably not the result he was looking for, but made it home in the end. So we'll run through the results. Dane Warren picks up the win, as we said. Marlon McMullen in P2. Riley Blythe in 3rd. Cloud 4th. Taliancic in 5th. Poulton 6th. Dwyer in 7th position. Highland in 8th. Greg Sharp in 9th. Daniel Trim in 10th position. Then we've got McMillan, Morris, Williams, Loxton, Vlasic, Hinds, Nakora, Taylor, Baker, Collins, Dodd, Shelton, Preston, El Nabi, Burke, Thompson, Jones and Jones. Another great night of racing, Jared.
Yeah, a little bit of an exciting race at the start there, but it calmed down after those first few corners. I think everyone settled into their positions and soldiered on. But unfortunate that a few of the blokes there got taken out in different circumstances. But it is what it is.
Don't forget, our next broadcast will be Wednesday night for the Formula Renault Series. Thursday night we'll have IMSA. Sunday we'll have Porsche Carrera Cup Australia, and next Monday we'll be back for the V8 Supercars. Jared, thanks for jumping in with me once again.
No worries. I'll see you next week.
Thank you, mate. This has been the Aussie Driver Search official iRacing V8 Supercar Series. This has been round 6 at Circuit Zolder. Your winner has been Dane Warren.
Aussie Driver Search is excited to announce a brand new competition in 2017. We'll be holding a V8 Ute competition with the winner receiving a drive in the V8 Utes at the inaugural Newcastle Street Race. This will be the last time the V8 Utes will race in their traditional format before morphing into the new Super Ute category in 2018. With the overwhelming response and huge demand for Aussie Driver Search, we've decided to create this additional competition for those who missed out. Open to anyone, this competition will consist of a drive in a V8 Ute at our events in Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria. The top 5 from each qualifying round move into the finale to drive V8 Utes at Sydney Motorsport Park free of charge, with the winner crowned on this day. 3-time V8 Ute champion Ryle Harris is the judge for this competition. Ryle will also mentor the winner during the round at Newcastle. One person in the V8 Ute competition will also receive a wildcard entry into the final round of the Pro competition and be in the running to win a full season in the 2018 Toyota 86 Racing Series. The entry fee is only $800 with limited spots available. Entries are open now. These spots will not last long. Get your entry in to avoid missing out.